Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Matheus Cunha and have triggered the release clause from Wolves. Now, what does this mean? It means we're just awaiting the formality of pen to paper. Manchester United have gotten their forward. And there are some things that I'd like to discuss that you can let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. And you can let me know what your opinion is. So, one of the things that I've watched with Matheus Cunha from Wolves is that one, he's a very good player. Let's just get that out of the way. He's a very good player. He could play in any of the top 6 teams right now. He could start for Manchester City. He could start for Liverpool. Definitely can start for Arsenal. Most certainly Chelsea. And no, definitely he will be starting for Manchester United. It's his ability that helps Manchester United to be a little bit more flexible in a system that they're probably going to take a while to adjust to with Ruben Amorim. With that being said, I believe that he'll be playing in the central attacking midfield area because of course, the setup is a 3-4-2-1. He'll be right behind the striker. And I think with the setup, it's going to be in terms of the front three in whoever the striker that they're linked with, either with Liam Delap, whether if that is Xerxes or if that is Gyökeres, we don't know. But I'm sure that he'll be playing right behind the striker or probably interchange sometime with the striker. But beside him, I believe will be Amad Diallo. So Cunha has that ability to play across the front line. Whether you put him in a 3-4-2-1, 3-4-3, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, he's able to play that. In a 4-3-3, he could play as a striker forward that does the link-up play. If he plays in a 4-2-3-1, who could be the striker or the central attacking midfielder or the winger. Or in a 3-4-2-1, he can definitely play as either the attacking midfielder or the forward or striker. So his ability to be adapted, to be that kind of plug-in for Manchester United is something that I'm pretty sure Ruben Amorim will love. And I'm pretty sure that Manchester United fans will appreciate based on his state of play. I think, based on the eye test, that he will be an exceptional signing for Manchester United. I believe that he will make an impact. He will hit the ground running based on how his tenacity is, based on how ferocious and strong, based on how he presses, based on his durability as well. There are many factors that we'll definitely get into, but I know that his way of playing suits Manchester United. And also, I guess with the Amarin system, is he able to be more flexible and understand exactly what Amarim wants to play? Because based on what I've seen, Amarim wants those central attacking midfielders to be as a part of the wing play, sometimes to track back, sometimes to interchange with the deep line playmaker. And it's almost like a rotational piece within the central areas. And of course, he attacks mainly, this is the Amarin system, mostly on the wings. So his combination play with the wing back, with Dorgu, or his combination play if he's going to the right side with whoever the right wing back will be also important and will be key. And one of the things that Manchester United will also appreciate is that they're getting goals. His goal contribution, if my memory serves me right, is over 20. In last year alone, he scored 12 goals for Wolves. This season, he scored 15 goals for Wolves. Mind you, he has had disciplinary problems that we'll talk about, but his goal contribution is over 20. Manchester United, their closest scorers to Cunha are Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo, both with 8 goals. You're going to need more goals than that in order to even reach the Europa League, based on what the quality of the league has been this season and what it may look like next season. Of course, football changes, everything changes. But adding a 15 goal forward to your line, because you've scored 47 goals, adding 15, you have 62. So you're adding an additional 60 additional 15 goals to make it 62. So now you're able to kind of supplement. Now you're able to add a bit more quality in the forward line. And to be honest with you, I think, again, seeing that he has that quality and also has the Premier League experience, I'm pretty sure that Ruben Amorim will find a way that will make him a bit out, again, use the word flexible, but adjust to each game accordingly based on what the game requires. I think he will be that kind of maverick that is of like how Bruno Fernandes kind of drifts into space and plays with back to goal, and then also combines and then connects with the striker with his hold up play. Sometimes if he needs that combination plays on the wing as well. That will also be something that will be very key and important, which again helps it with how Ruben Amorim wants to play the build up, but also getting goals for Manchester United. So I think personally, adding 15 goals to this Manchester United team is well needed. Now you can speak to what exactly is his skill set. Is he good enough to last not only next season but seasons to come? Is he able to be raise his level? Because again, this is Manchester United. Manchester United's standard as of right now has fallen, but Manchester United still is a big club where all eyes are on big name signings such as Cunha or star profit signings like Cunha. So if you trigger a release clause of 65.8 million pounds, then of course you expect to see 65.8 million pounds being displayed week in, week out. The good thing about this is that now it's almost like a repeat of playing with Wolves in terms of you're playing on a weekly basis. You don't have to worry about the distraction of the UEFA Conference League. You don't have to worry about the distraction of the Europa League, and certainly you don't have the distraction of the Champions League. Now you're focused, and Amarim, I think, will find that a positive light, showing that now it's all about trying to get persons to understand the philosophy. Now you're going to have a transfer window, of course, incoming players and outgoing players, but you're going to now find players that need to understand the philosophy, that need to know week in, week out of ensuring that the basics, the foundation of his philosophy, of this system, is to guarantee that Manchester United finish in the top four and compete for trophies again. So Cunha, is he good? Yes, yes, he is. He's strong. He has a skill set that will enhance other players. I think he's one that makes other players better. Strand Larson, for example, for Wolves, has scored, I think, 13 or 14 goals for Wolves. And most of those goals contribution comes from Cunha. If you don't believe me, check the stats. Because Cunha ensure great players ensure that his teammates are even better or raise their ceiling or raise their floor, whichever the case may be, for them to be better. And I think with him coming in, he already has the skill set. He's already pacey. He already has that kind of, as American would say, he has that dog in him where he's tenacious, where he's grimy, where he's ready to do the dirty work, to get back and press, to be around the center half, to press the center backs, to press the deep line midfielder, but then also be good enough and smart enough to hit in on the transition. That is a very good player to have. And I think that it takes the load off Bruno Fernandes in terms of always having to throw his hands up or look up in the sky to say why my teammate can't just put away this ball, why my teammates can't just finish. I think no, he has an outlet, good outlet in Matheus Cunha that he can rely on to score and to contribute in the final third. Now, of course, again, incoming signings matter. Incoming signings will be key because Ruben Amorim and the transfer committee now have to find players that again are able to make Manchester United better. We already know that Alejandro Garnacho won't be there. We already know that Rasmus Højlund won't be there. We already know that some of I think Dallo won't be there. There are other, probably centre backs. Onana won't be there. So it is a whole reset for Manchester United. And to be honest, I'm also interested to see what will happen in terms of how the outcome will be with this whole new reset that is to happen. So, yes, he's strong. Yes, I believe that he's able to improve the squad with the current players and the ones that are coming in as well. And this could be the signing that turns around Manchester United. This could be the signing that propels Manchester United back into contention of at the highest level. It won't be the final, it won't be the end all or be all. But I believe that it could be that signing that demonstrates that they're heading in the right direction. So, of course, there are things that that persons may use against him, just like his disciplinary record. He got a red card earlier this season for what, 3 match ban, or 4 match ban, if my memory serves me right. So, this disciplinary record comes into play, but I don't believe that will be a problem. I think you need players like that who are passionate, that who are overly passionate, that can lift the spirit of the team. Players like those are able to go beyond just what the manager is asking, to put in 110% at all times and when need to. I think that happens. I think you need players like that. So Matheus Cunha for me, again, if a scale of 1 to 10, based on the signing, I think that is a very good. I call it a 9 out of 10. Definitely 9 out of 10 for Manchester United. And I can't wait to see what he will be like in a bigger club, playing at the highest level with a very great, prestigious club in Manchester United. When all eyes are on him, will he perform the same when the cameras are brightest in the big 6 game, when he's playing against Liverpool, when he's playing against Chelsea, when he's playing against Arsenal? We will see. But based on his track record, he has been showing that he's able to do so. He scored against Liverpool when they lost 2-1 at Anfield. So I don't think that when the stage is big and lights are brightest, I don't think that he'll fold. I believe that he will continue to be a great player. But if you agree or disagree, you let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys again. Until next time, peace.